but London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Итак, рад приветствовать всех на моем канале. Всем приятного просмотра.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Right now, sir. Stay away!
Так, надо поспать, чтобы вступили в силу изменения. Здесь что? Надо... Так, все вылечились, состояние здоровья санитарное. Отлично, здесь здоровое. О, мы еще стольких людей не нашли. Нет, пожалуй, через окно. Вот старая кошелка, а.
There's one of them! Just weapons ready! We found one! Christ! He's dead!
Так, ну и где ресторан, который бы он хотел попасть? Найдите выдающийся ресторан. М, Так, так, так. Где-то здесь это что такое? О,
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et fruits that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. Please, have this for your research.
I may have a look.
так, ладно, надо найти подругу.
Support the equality between men and women.
И как к ней попасть?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Сначала традиционная наша задача обворовать. Ну да, интересно, конечно, типа можно войти, а сам по всему дому носится тут. Вот оно что.
It's locked, all right.
Это брата же жена дочь. Ну неплохо живут, скажу я вам. Очень довольно-таки неплохо.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful
Кругом деньги.
I'm so
It's...
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your sister.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community. I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Что-то не понял, где этот дом? Оказывается, что где-то здесь, а где? Не понимаю. Ладно. Не будем затягивать с этим. Пойдем лучше зайдем в клуб, расскажем то, что нам известно. Ну-ка, отойди.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Отойди!
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
А что она здесь делает?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Ну ладно.
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before they return?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign echoes.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Даже и не знаю, что делать. Блин, и никто не смотрит, чтобы вот посоветоваться, узнать, мне же интересно. Ну что сделаешь, мы скосякли. Я думаю, что надо.
Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion. All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there...
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You invited Lady Ashbury?
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye.